Hello, and welcome back to Drams for Dummies. I am the numero uno dummy, Brett, and I'm glad to be back. This is my third episode of the return of Drams for Dummies, the new and improved, or not improved, the new and worse, the I don't know, we're just back version of Drams for Dummies. And I'm going fast because wife just texted me and said she's on her way, and she's about 5 to 10 minutes away, and I don't want her to interrupt me. And I already poured it like a dummy, so I can't put it back in the barrel and bottle and put it away and be like, I'll do this later. So I'm just going to do it real fast right now. Let's rock and let's roll. Thanks for joining me. Let's swirl and twirl. Let's get it up on the sides of the glass. Let's do all of the methods of getting this stuff smelled and tasted properly. Get some air to it. But it's blind barrels. They've already portioned these into sample barrels or bottles, so it's got air already. Don't need to do too much. It has got, it's hard to see here, a very nice amber color. Very good color. Says possibly some good age on there, maybe a finish, but it's age or finish probably, or food coloring. I don't know. Nose time. Ooh. Bright and punchy, a little astringent on the back, a little different every time. Makes me think it's got a little age, a little complexity. I like that. Don't love the first whiff, but let me take a little taste. It's going to inform the nose, and then I'll get back to the nose, and we'll go from there. Okay. Woo! Whew. Okay. Not going to judge it on any of that, but that's doing things. It's got legs for days. Makes me feel like it's got some proof in there. Age. Character. I don't know. God, I hope she doesn't pull up right now. I'm trying to go fast. Can I get it done? One take. Let's rock. Really good nose. It's deep. It's got a lot of vibrancy to it, but it's not overly harsh or overly punchy. It's a little different every time, which I really like. Man, it's got a little bit of sizzle up here. Again, could be the old sinus issues that we deal with in the wintertime. Could be age, could be proof, could be all the above. That's really good. That's an 8. That's an 8 nose. That's our 8 really good nose on my simplified nose chart. All right, we're rocking and rolling. We're just moving and grooving. Maybe wife driving home gets me into the groove I need to be in. Yeah. Oh, it's good. That's really good. All right. Okay. I'm not going to give the finish notes yet, but I have thoughts. I'm going to do another drink to give a really official palate score, but it's rich, it's viscous, it coats the mouth, it's very oily. It tastes like depth and age and quality, and maybe when I reveal it, I'll realize it's none of those things at all, but it's doing a great job of what a good bourbon whiskey should do. I'm kind of thinking it's a bourbon, but who knows? Let me go one more taste here. It's really good. Not a lot of layers. I mean, it's got layers. It's got depth. It's not super complex. It doesn't twist and turn in the mouth. It doesn't take you on a ride. It doesn't feel exciting, but it feels very rich, very centered. And if you saw my bottle B, it's kind of doing the same things. It's comforting. It's got that nice warm bourbon hug to it. I like it. It's got a little of that cherry sort of finish in there. Again, I'm not going to go to the finish. I'm going to 7 or 8. 7 or 8. It's. I'm going to go 8. I'm going to go really good. Really good nose, really good palate. That's, if you know me, that's good. That's good. Let's see what the finish is. And let's wrap it. Ooh, that kind of had a little doughy breadiness in the nose. It's good. I'm not a finish guy. So the finishes are, to me, it's going to be hard to be like, oh, the finish. It really got me. What it does is it lets the palate and the flavor in that run through. It doesn't mess it up. It doesn't jog it. It feels like the experience part of it runs through the finish. The very tail end of the finish, it gets a little bit of a little of that astringent, bitey thing that I don't love at the very end. So I'm going to say it's a pretty good finish, which is a 6. So that is 16. That is 22. That's a 7.3. We round that down to a 7. That is a good bottle. Whatever I was drinking is good, and I don't want to waste time on explaining why I'm talking about certain things in certain ways, because she's going to be here literally any minute. We hope she just stays in the car and does some scrolling first before she walks in. Oh my God, the garage door's going right now. It is TACONIC Distillery in Stanfordville, New York. It is a cask-strength straight rye whiskey. TACONIC is truly a terroir-driven brand representing New York State. They also are huge dog lovers. Their bottle bears the image of Copper, their American foxhound, a breed historically used by moonshiners as a warning system as their howl carries incredibly far. That's awesome. It's 115 proof. It is an age statement of a minimum of 6 years. Its mash bill is 95% rye, 5% malted barley. It is really good. That is really good. That has got an $80 MSRP. If you're a member of Blind Barrels, you get it for $69. You get a nice discount. It's worth it. It's at least 6 years old, so it might have 7, 8, 9, 10-year juice in it. It feels rich. It feels developed. It's good from start to finish.
Hello.
I didn't quite make it. So now I'll just take a second because I didn't make it. I thought I could make it. I was 10 seconds away from making it. Genuinely, I've never ever heard of the TACONIC Distillery out of New York. And this is the beauty of the Blind Barrels box, is I want to now figure out, I want to potentially go to the Blind Barrel store and get this bottle because it's just unique and different. And then you're supporting an independent distiller that deserves being supported. And I want to follow them on Instagram and Facebook and all the things and see what they're up to. I want to dive into their story more. And if you're a member of Blind Barrels, you get more. You get aroma notes, you get tasting notes, you get finish notes, you get distillery stories. I'm going to read that off camera. But absolutely, this is a good, solid, almost really good. And probably if I was a nicer person, it could be a really good bottle. So check it out. Thank you for joining. See you on Bottle D coming up whenever the heck I get that recorded, edited, and put out. Thanks. Love you. Bye.